We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? It's the Well-Spoken Token coming at you again with another episode. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from hiatus. So excited to be here. These little breaks, man, they be really rehabilitative. But at the same time, I be missing y'all. I be missing holding this mic in my hand and get ready to let all you people know how much I care about you, how much I love you, and give you a little knowledge, maybe a little uplifting for the day. This is the first episode of season 4. I can't believe we're here already. Oh my God. It's incredible what we have done so far. We can do so much more. We're going to go so much higher, climb to the highest of heights, climb every mountain on some shit. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, guys. Let me calm down. Let me bring it down. Let me bring it down and address everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope your day is going fantastic. Whether you are in your car, in your shower, if you're at home in bed, kick back with your stanky feet up on your wife, I hope that you're having a good time when you click this video, when you check out this podcast, whether you're checking me out on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, Listener, any of these places, beautiful places to catch podcasts. I'm so happy that you clicked today. So today on the pod, we got all 3 of the Johnson brothers here. Now we can't dox ourselves, so I want to go ahead and lay it out for everybody. We're gonna start with the one that's always on the pod. Y'all niggas know this nigga voice. What's up, Virgil? What's happening?
What's up, big dog?
How you feeling?
I'm
you doing
good.
All right?
You know what? We don't even have to do all this.
Oh,
we in a new world. We doing new shit. I'm not finna scream at y'all. I've never been one to scream at y'all. But
I don't think he's raised his voice.
You should never yell at a friend.
Ooh, was that another voice, guys? Look, who
it's
is that?
no Remac.
Ooh, the man himself. We can't
Mr.
believe
99 from the 99 cell block from the 99th year.
From the 99th precinct of the
Get your cat.
Yes, I'm getting the cat.
Man, that nigga's alright.
He's really doing fine. He just wants attention. All right, cool.
Who don't want a little attention in their lives sometimes?
Yeah,
we all need attention, man. Affection, like Future said.
You know. Hey, so go ahead and tell him who's this over here on the mic, man.
Hey, Mr. 99 himself, the villain. Well, not so much a villain anymore. You know, I've had a change of heart. You know,
the
character arc just kind of going. All right, if an anti-villain is like a anti-hero but backwards, wouldn't that just make him like a
hero?
Yeah,
but I mean, technically I said that wrong. I don't think there's anything
anti-villain works.
Like, I don't think anti-villain
man,
is
fuck
a thing.
that nigga, man. I can't stand him. He's an asshole.
He's an anti-villain. But nah, man, we got my baby brother here, man, on the pod. We all decided we was gonna get in for the first episode of season 4. We had to get it all together, all of us in one room, one building. Hey, real quick, villain, did you ever feel excluded because we was always doing the pods without you at the beginning?
No, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I always was like concerned, and I was like, what do I have to offer? I mean, yeah, I'll draw your pictures for you, but I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna start spouting Zuma bullshit, man. Like, I'm from the new millennium.
Nigga, that we need a Zoomer perspective. Man, there's no way in shit I can.
Have
just
you ever
jump on
actually met like a Zoomer?
Yeah, nigga, you.
I don't know, man. I was in that transitionary period, you know, like I got a little mix of both of them.
Okay. Yeah. He said, I'm half and half, goddammit. I'm not quite a millennial. I'm not quite a Zoomer. I'm a half-breed. Yeah, like Michael from the motherfucking Underworld series. You guys remember that dude?
Oh, man, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
cool
descendant of the Corvinus family. The Corvinus. That nigga is nasty. Y'all remember that nigga, the scientist werewolf nigga?
When I tell you I don't give a fuck about Underworld.
Damn, bro. Grandma put us onto that shit, bro. That shit was grandma.
I don't care who put me on. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he wasn't fucking with it.
I don't care.
I'm talking about the day the movie come out. We at the movie theater ready to go.
And as soon as it come out on DVD, guess what? We got all of them.
We in the living room
cool.
watching.
Y'all watching it now? Y'all watching the fucking series now?
Yeah, whenever it comes on like TNT.
Yeah.
How many movies in the series? Y'all niggas over here.
Honestly, 4.
How many movies?
No, 6. Because I'm about to say, I always forget about.
Says the nigga who don't give a fuck about it. You know,
how am I gonna say I don't give a fuck about
if
something
you don't know nothing
if I'm not
about
keeping up with it?
I mean, shit, man.
He kept hoping for a better movie, but nothing beats Underworld 2.
Yeah, Underworld 2 is the best.
Underworld 2 was incredible.
As a movie, it's the best.
I mean, they got that one bitch from Resident Evil in it.
Kate Beckinsale?
She is not from Resident Evil.
I mean, they look the same as Mila Jovovich.
They do not look anything
Yes,
alike.
they do. And what's the other chick's name? I don't know.
Mila Jovovich and Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, they kind of look the same.
And you say, yeah, thin white women.
Badass, like, yeah, dual-wield pistols.
No. I mean, Kate Beckinsale, here's the deal, man. You got to remember that Mila Jovovich needs to be remembered for more than Resident fucking Evil.
I mean, the Fifth Element.
What? Ultraviolet.
I don't know what the
It
fuck
goes,
that
what? Bro, it was an old school anime, right? No, that's Aeon Flux. But also, I think Ultraviolet was also like a book, or either a book series or anime series. I think it was, because basically it's all about fucking vampires.
What the fuck was Aeon Flux about, dude?
Aeon Flux was about a bitch who caught a fly at her eye. That's all I remember about that
shit was crazy. I watched like a clip of it on Facebook.
Nah,
at
she
one
was
point.
like...
You mean the cartoon or the movie?
The cartoon.
Oh yeah, no, it's from MTV, like the early MTV days.
Oh,
It was back when shit didn't have to make sense.
Yeah. It was just
Motherfucker,
cool.
you remember MTV animations? That shit
yeah,
was
I do.
wild.
I do.
Remember Adult Spider-Man? Like
Yeah, I do. It was a good one.
Spider-Man for
It
adults.
really wasn't good, but
It wasn't. It was like done in that 3D styling, because they were like, we need to save money on animation, so they were like, yeah, let's do this 3D thing, and it was kind of cool. It was all that same vibe of the early 2000s, like the same vibe that Underworld gives you. That's the same thing that they were putting out with this Spider-Man movie. It's just kind of how they, not movie, but
It's
show.
a show, but I mean, it only lasted like.
I'm
13
talking about like Mary Jane with like slim, thick figure, and she's like in the club,
It was
dancing,
niggas
raving and
fucking
shit.
around with computer generation, the whole nine and shit.
Yeah, 'cause
it's not,
like-
it doesn't even rank high on the fucking animated fucking.
No, because the
Spider-Man
funny
shit.
thing was
Never
is that
does.
at the same time,
It doesn't.
It never does.
You said
Yeah.
it never does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
That's not true. Sometimes there's some people that hit it out the park. Let's talk about the Spawn animated series.
Spawn is great.
Spawn animated
What
series
was
was
it
really
like?
good.
That 3D ass, weird ass like.
No,
blend?
that's what I'm saying.
It was like a mix.
It came out
Yeah.
it came out the same time as that Spider-Man thing did, but the funniest thing is that it was way better of a show. But I mean,
Yeah.
do you think it's because there's better? Well, nah, because like Spider-Man has
I
great
think
source
that
material.
like at that point in time, right? By the time you start putting out fucking Spider-Man movies and all that other shit, not movies. Once you start putting out like Spider-Man TV shows and shit, like rather than making a good Spider-Man show, you wanted to make a good show that is gonna showcase the 3D bullshit.
Yeah,
So
it's like, look
rather
at
than
this new
focusing
style.
on making this a good show, you were like,
About
oh,
Spider-Man.
look at all the cool shit we did.
Yeah.
This is what we did.
Yeah.
And look, it's got Spider-Man, so
Yeah.
watch it.
I mean, we couldn't even match Spider-Man Unlimited.
Spider-Man Unlimited wasn't even good like
It
that.
really wasn't. That was the crazy thing. It's like you start the first like 8 episodes, and it's just kind of like,
And the rest is like, okay, I don't know.
hold on, wait. I thought we was excited because now I'm trying to remember the premise of Spider-Man Unlimited. I've talked about it before on the show, but I want to get all three of you here just in case I was fever dreaming.
That's why I keep my phone on.
In case I was fever
Go on.
dreaming. All right. So initially I was like, it was a space thing. They were like, we're going out to space, and J. Jonah Jameson's son
okay.
was like
Go
the
on.
pilot. And so Spider-Man was like, oh shit, I think there was like a symbiote or something attached itself to the ship. He was like, oh damn, I got to get on this ship and go handle this. And so in the process of that, they end up passing through this portal, and they end up in kind of a like, and you know, Spider-Man's always like stationed in a New York City type thing. Otherwise his powers don't work. Like if he was stationed in like Arizona, Nevada, where there's not a lot of tall buildings, it's just flat open space,
Oh, yeah.
he's literally useless. Not useless, but he had to run everywhere he went, and that's way that's
fast
way
as
less
fuck, boy.
effective than being able to swing from shit. So he passes through a portal, ends up in either another dimension or on the other side of the galaxy, but in like a New York-esque futuristic world with animal people and aliens. Like you assume the animal people are aliens, and he's just
They're
like
called bestials, by the way.
bestials. God damn.
Yeah, I might
Yo,
actually go.
we are
I
not
have to
coming
check
up with
this out.
like creative names back in the
I mean, it was fucking, what year was this?
Yeah.
It was 99.
99?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
wondering. I was like, wow, okay, when did
Yeah,
this come
October
out?
2nd, 1999. Yeah.
Damn.
It's cool as shit.
Aaron on Fox Kids, y'all.
But that was just the thing to do in the fucking like late 90s. It was like, oh, let's take him to another dimension.
Bring him
or
to
let's
the
take him to the
future.
future. Let's put wings on his ass. Let's make him fly.
Yeah,
Black
redesign the
suit.
costume.
Black suit. He needs a black suit.
Honestly, I
I'm
think
never
that
mad at symbiote fucking, you know what I mean? That was
I mean,
the best
like
part of
even Batman
Spectacular.
Beyond, you know, like I said, he had a whole revamp. I thought Batman Beyond was cool as shit.
It's the best. It's the best Batman.
best.
series.
Well, a lot of people will look at you and be like, "No, the animated series,
Animated series
was
is good.
amazing."
And Brave and the
Mark
Bold.
Hamill Joker is just
Brave and the Bold is
best.
slept on.
It is. I remember,
Yeah.
like, I used to be excited to watch that whenever I got home from school and shit. Believe it or not.
But Brave and the Bold, what I thought was bold of them was to stick with that old style of art.
Yeah.
Like they went back
I mean-
to the old style of like the butt chins. Like everybody,
I mean, it was
like a
it was
square.
everybody's got butt chins if you're a strong male.
it was a fucking cartoon.
I know. I mean, I understand.
But the thing is, like, there's so many cartoons from that area that were trying really hard not to be cartoons. They were trying to be like fucking dramas,
mini
or,
drama movies.
yeah,
and shit.
or whatever.
I mean,
And
like,
this is-
we got to be honest, man. Like, we love that shit. Young Justice, Teen Titans.
I got
like,
tired of it.
I mean,
Young
like,
Justice
yeah,
and Teen
it
Titans?
had its
At
charm.
a certain point in time, it's like, bro, you got to let things be for kids. The
Yeah,
kids
I'm
are not gonna give a fuck.
No,
And-
dude,
Exactly.
that's crazy because Cole Lyoko and like shit like that.
But
fucking even Craig of the Creek, bro. It's like
Here's what I want you to do. Look at the time frame, right? So early 2000s, just like he said, a lot of cartoons are not trying to be cartoons, right? Not for kids. But then immediately after that, not like immediately, but pretty soon after that, we have an interesting boom in cartoon animation. We start getting Chowders. We start getting Flapjacks.
we got stupid shows like Uncle Grandpa and shit.
I don't think it's a stupid show.
You thought Uncle Grandpa was not a stupid show?
If you sat down and watched Uncle Grandpa, you would see it's like, oh, this is what, like the same vibe that Adventure Time was giving on a less epic scale was like, oh, if you sit down, like these niggas have actual relationships. Like Pizza Steve is like legitimately, he'd be having depression and shit. Like he'd be crying behind them glasses.
Oh man, that's terrible. Damn.
Mean dark pair of shades.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, dude. Like, that era of Cartoon Network kind of reminded me of shit that should have been on Adult Swim because, like,
What?
I go back and watch it now.
So think about it for a second. Like a lot of the dudes who were animating at that time were going to college when Adult Swim made its way on there. So by the time they got to the age where they could have jobs and shit, the shit that influenced them was not the Hanna-Barbera shit or like whatever. It was the Adult Swim shit. So they were trying to put elements of the Adult Swim shit into their fucking cartoons, which is cool with me.
Yeah, they made really good cartoons.
But after a while,
what the fuck was that?
After a while, you like, you know what, man? Shit, maybe I just want to watch a fucking cartoon. Maybe
this is a separate network. We can definitely just have a whole cartoon.
Like, have y'all seen J.G. Quintel's like pilot? You know, the pilot
episode.
Yeah, I hate when they
gas
talk
station.
about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it says a lot about what regular show would have been if it wasn't like
We get to
daytime network television.
But we already get to see that because of Close Enough.
Yeah, I mean, you see.
Oh yeah. I don't really like Close Enough. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's funny at times, but I think it's missing.
You're bugging like shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say this nigga actually managed to like grab like a few copies before we had HBO Max, and so I got a chance to sit down and watch that shit. And honestly, I devoured.
I left my ass off like a lot, but I was just like, damn.
I think it's maybe your not your generation, but like the time frame in your life.
I don't think it's that at all.
Maybe
I think so,
or maybe I don't know.
I was like, okay, like I see this, but like I can't really relate to it.
You don't know what it's like to be washed.
What?
You're a Zoomer. There's no way you don't get washed until 2000. Like,
what do you mean by washed?
Wow.
I'm washed.
So none of them niggas on the show was washed. So I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about.
You're not saying that what you call it? What's the dude's name? Fucking
the nigga
Skate
that's played by
Dad.
Jason.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Matsukas?
The main character. Like
He's not washed.
All right, they're in their 30s, right?
Bro, explain washed right the fuck now.
You don't know what washed means?
No. All right, so look. You get a new T-shirt, right?
Yeah.
You get a new shirt. You go to the store. You go to the mall. You grab a new fresh piece of clothing, right?
That shit is dark.
That shit is amazing. Look fantastic, right? But the minute you throw that shit in the washer, it's old and tired. It shrink on you. It
the bottom of the
it don't
shirt
fit you the same motherfucking way. That's washed. Basically, I was brand new. I was out here. I was on the pulse of everything. I felt like my opinions and my thoughts were probably like the most current and probably the most like hip that they could have been. But I think that comes with being young because you're still trying to innovate. Like young niggas innovate. Now that I'm like damn near 30, I dead ass look around. I'm like, I don't know I still can't speak 5 language. Like I be trying to talk 5 crib.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you into 5 me? Like
we gonna bring Crib back into this? Fucking Custer?
That's what I'm saying. That shit right there, I understand it. Am I speaking it? No, but the young cats, all day latch onto it like.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Crib Mac is not for fucking 17-year-old motherfuckers.
Oh god. It's for like 22 and 23-year-olds.
It's probably for like 25, 28-year-olds.
Yeah.
It's not. It has nothing. There's no fucking 16-year-old.
I'm not saying.
I get what you're saying.
Is content.
I'm saying that's more of a testament to how fucking washed you are than anything else.
Yeah, the fact that you use Crib Mac is like a point of reference in time.
Crib Mac's my medium, man. Crib Mac's my compass for young shit.
What about Crib Mac?
I mean, I don't speak TikToker. You know?
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I really don't. I seriously don't.
Do.
I mean, I understand it.
I speak TikTokers. So how
that's
you.
You spend a lot of time on TikTok.
He does not do TikTok.
I really don't, and I'm not. Occasionally,
everybody
I like
these
random.
days does TikTok. If you're watching a TikTok video on your Facebook, if you're watching a compilation of TikToks on your YouTube, you are watching TikTok. It took me a long time to get used to. I was like, I'm not downloading TikTok. I'm not giving China my information.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's just like some of the content on there just isn't for me. You know, I don't like seeing the same shit over and over.
That's
again.
bullshit.
But there are some, like, you ever seen like one of those just random ass memes whenever it's like, you know, random ass movies like explosions, fucking.
Here's how I know you bullshitting, right?
What? I can show you one right now.
You don't have to. Here's how I know you fucking bullshit.
What's that?
TikTok probably has the best algorithm out of any other fucking like whatever, right? TikTok. It really does.
That's a reach.
Nah, it's not.
It is.
TikTok will literally show you exactly who the fuck you are without ever what. That's why a lot of niggas don't want to do it, because once TikTok figures out who the fuck you are, they're going to keep on feeding you information, feeding you fucking videos and shit that you specifically like, based off the shit that you have Googled, based off the shit that you have watched.
Spooky.
There's no way in hell TikTok doesn't know what the fuck you like. So if you don't like TikTok, you just don't spend any time
like
on
yourself.
TikTok.
Yeah,
Or
true.
you just don't want to see yourself in algorithm form.
I don't care. You know, I love myself.
I
think I'm funny as shit sometimes.
When I saw TikTok provide, like, I just Googled air mattresses. Just Googled them. And then I saw niggas doing crazy air mattress hacks. I'm like, TikTok is bad in the motherfucker.
They really are. I just Googled that. Just touched it.
Them
Ain't no
boys
FBI
good.
agent. Just awesome algorithms everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Maybe it is the FBI agent. He's like, you know what? I fuck with you, fam. Here.
Uh,
This is
Remember when
what
the
you
FBI
want.
agent
If you
became
genuinely
the NSA
believe
agent?
that the FBI agent wants anything to do with your boring ass, then by all means, go for it.
I mean, did you ever try and buy the Anarchist Cookbook?
Nigga,
No,
I didn't
because
need
it's
it
fucking
you can look it up
stupid.
You
online.
pirated shit though, didn't you?
No,
Yeah,
you can
but-
just literally. You can pull up a PDF right now of the Anarchist Cookbook. It's not hard.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
but
good.
I
It's
feel like-
honestly, most of the stuff in there is not like that intuitive. It's like, oh hey, did you know that if you stuff motherfucking gravel and motherfucking sharp shit inside of a
Oh yeah,
fucking
you got a
pipe,
bomb.
pack it down.
Yeah, chill.
Yeah, blah blah blah. I'm not giving out the secrets of the sauce.
It's not
I mean,
really
it-
secret.
it's
It's
just
all
like-
shit you can get off YouTube.
You can really just honestly the Anarchist Cookbook don't even exist because of YouTube.
I mean, whatever. If you got a copy of the Anarchist Cookbook, or if you even give it any validity to the fucking Anarchist
Yeah.
Cookbook, you're probably a shitty anarchist, and I don't want nothing to do with it.
You talk about the Anarchist Cookbook.
You
Like,
just
what do
want
you?
you just want to walk around with your trench coat and tell niggas how edgy
Put
you
it
are.
this way,
I'm
like,
good.
put it this way. Any Nazi worth his salt, right? They don't have to read Mein Kampf to be a fucking Nazi. Like, you don't got to
I
read.
do think if you're in, once again, nobody here is a fucking Nazi, right? But like, in order for you to be a Nazi worth your salt, you probably need to read
Mein Kampf?
just to be honest. It's like saying I'm not Christian, but you know,
I didn't peruse the Bible.
exactly right. It's like Christian, Bible, Mein Kampf, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's alright. A lot of niggas don't know what Nazis really are.
Yeah.
It's scary.
What they really
Nazis are
stood
fucking
for
scary,
beside the
dude.
genocide
Are they
of the
scary?
Jews.
Yeah, they're pretty. I mean, they're fucking human, but like, bro, you know that niggas were on meth.
Yes.
Yes.
Like,
Did
I
you know our
didn't-
founding fathers were on cocaine?
Yeah, I knew that.
It was just so commonplace to fucking do drugs at that period.
I
of
mean,
time.
even America was like on a fucking type of like.
Nobody.
Everybody was like, "Oh shit, man, I gotta be awake for
So,
fucking days."
Imagine this, right? Imagine this. You might only live to see 28. You might
Okay.
only live to see 30.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, damn.
So in which case, you get shit done way faster.
All right, hear me out. I'll make it way less dark. Right?
Oh,
way,
excuse me.
way, way less
Back then,
dark.
I'm talking about back then.
Way,
Yeah,
way,
I was
way-
like, "Damn, bro, that
I will
hurt."
make this way, way less dark, right? You have a Red Bull, right? This nigga's drinking a Red Bull, right?
Yeah.
There's all types of chemicals and crazy shit inside a Red Bull, right?
Hmm.
In about 20, 30 years, a lot of that shit will not be allowed to be consumed by the public.
Yep.
Wow.
They'll be like, taurine is not good for you at all.
Because we did not realize at the time it was not good for you.
Cell
Until niggas
phones.
started getting like kidney stones and shit.
No, I'm telling you, cell phones, even now. Though, like back in the day when we first made cell phones, California did not put a big ass warning sign on the side of that bitch that says this could give you cancer. Now, mind you, in California, everything might give you cancer. That's why when I see the little triangle with the CA in that bitch, I'm like, is it Canada or California? Because either way,
I would
both
know,
of these
baby.
rules are arbitrary.
Oh
like,
yeah. I know what he's talking about.
I mean, I feel you. But that's my main point. It's just like, you know,
over
I mean,
time, shit changes. Like,
legislation is going to change the way that we look at everything here in the next like 20, 30 fucking years. So
I
like,
mean, humans have to be adaptable, I guess.
yeah, I think the
Is
war
it
on drugs.
adaptable?
The war on drugs is only about my age.
But damn.
Nah, I mean, like,
the war on drugs is a lot older
late
than you.
mid '80s, mid '80s.
No,
No, nigga,
but
like
it's
70s.
80s.
70s.
No, it's 80s,
70s.
dog.
it's
No.
80s. Reagan.
Ronald Reagan, yeah.
No, but Reagan served 2 terms.
Oh yeah.
That's 8 total years. It's almost a decade. But like, yeah,
I mean,
I don't know enough about the war on drugs to be over here talking shit.
what I can tell
I mean,
you.
I don't think there's anything. There's no such thing as bad drugs. Like,
Yes, there is.
Yes.
no. There's just some chemical out there that seems to do worse shit to you than others.
So
I know what you talk. I know what you mean, right? I know what you're trying to say is like, oh, drugs.
man,
are
there's
just,
fucking terrible
drugs.
drugs,
Are just
hell yeah,
chemicals. They're just whatever connotation you put on them. But what I'll say is this: there are some drugs that are more harmful to you than others.
I mean, yeah.
You can guarantee
so
that.
there's 2 schools of thought, right? There's the well-rounded completely thoughtful school of thought where it's like, oh, you know what? Everything is fine in moderation. You do what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Don't hurt anybody while you're at it.
That's that fucking perfect scenario shit. You have to remember that the world is inhabited by people who conform and have to live by like societal rules.
Yeah.
So, knowing that, I'm not finna fucking say things like there's no such thing as bad drugs. Because I can tell that to an intelligent motherfucker. He's like, yeah, you're right. And you can say that to a dumbass motherfucker. And the dumbass is going to look at you like, you know what?
What a problem, man.
This man has given me carte blanche.
And I can do whatever the fuck I want to.
I'm spinning on deep like a legend, man. You know, I can definitely see a nigga doing
You
that.
do speak TikTok. You do speak.
Because this
TikToker.
nigga made me watch it, bro. And I was like, damn, this shit is funny as hell.
That's beside the
Dog,
point.
when Lemon Pepper Steppers, when I figured out that Lemon Pepper Steppers was a song, I was like, oh, TikTok is for me.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
That's what did it. I really feel bad that Lemon Pepper, because I was on Instagram, I was scrolling through the video, and obviously, again, it's TikTok, and the motherfucker came out with the shoes half laced, and then that song got a Lemon Pepper Step. I was like,
That's
yeah,
it.
if it's creating this type of shit, if
Look
this
at
is
what the algorithm has given me today.
exactly.
I mean, can we talk about how my man Sora and all the niggas in Kingdom Hearts was wearing lemon pepper steppers?
What is a lemon pepper step?
Lemon Pepper
Lemon
Steppers.
pepper steppers.
I know what they are, but what are they?
Okay, so lemon pepper steppers
Okay.
are a articulate shoe. Okay.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Articulate shoe.
These ain't no lemon pepper steppers.
I would venture to say they are.
They're not. These are not. I got Black Van energy right now.
That doesn't mean that they're not lemon pepper
They
steppers.
can indeed be lemon,
Lemon pepper steppers are usually fancy, or black and yellow, or
Who told you? Who gave you that definition?
I just look at it like, damn. Every
This
time
is-
somebody
this is-
refers to something as lemon pepper
That's
steppers,
why we love memes, boys. That's why we love the internet, because nobody explains anything. Nobody
just kinda
gives
get
a
it.
thing. You just kind of get it.
Everybody.
But
just
here's the
sees
thing.
it
I'm willing
and
to say
perceives
that
it.
those are lemon pepper steppers.
why?
You can Google, if you watch any of the lemon pepper stepper videos, these are the type of shoes they put on to do
They
the lemon
like,
pepper
they
stepper
do like
dance.
Vans because they don't actually have to lace them.
Ah,
Yeah, come on now.
You
but
just,
I ain't gonna lie. I've
you
seen.
just put your motherfucking lemon pepper steppers on, you lace them up real tight. It's funny because there's no laces.
Whatever you want to do. I'm just
Educate me,
saying.
nigga.
Before we tell ourselves we aren't something, let's think about how we could possibly be the thing we're saying we're not.
Okay, look, I feel like that's something you could apply to your day-to-day regular motherfucking life. Before you decide what you ain't, see what you might be.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what?
Before you tell, I'm just saying. If
It's
you tell the
true.
niggas
It's
like,
real
I
shit.
hate bitch ass niggas, I can't stand a bitch ass nigga.
Are you sure you're not
But
a
you
bitch ass
might
nigga?
be a bitch ass nigga.
And maybe that's why you hate them so much, because you see a reflection of yourself in them
let me
that
tell
you
you
just
something.
happen not to like.
Self-hate is infectious. It's very easy to get it's very easy to get in that mindset and zone. So if you don't like yourself and you start projecting that shit on everybody thinks, damn, this motherfucker hate everything. Nah, it's just
Nah,
me.
I just
I
hate
hate
myself.
It's just me.
It's just me.
Gotta hate
I had so much hate for myself that I
loving
just had.
it.
No,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go with
Yeah.
that singing shit. It's just,
absolutely not. We leaving that in season 3, 2, etc.
Oh, no more song. All right, cool.
Yeah,
we
nah,
leave
it's
it in
a fucking
the
musical.
past.
it's very hard to edit. But anyway,
And they can say, hey, quit that shit, making the waves look fucked up. You're
Yeah.
fucking up the waves. All right, but okay, so we got algorithms that know you better than you, know you better than you do.
damn.
Got motherfuckers that don't know whether or not they love themselves or hate everybody. It's an interesting world we live in, right? And what I gotta say is this, man. You look at the internet and you look at the algorithms. You know, TikTok in China, right? They supposed to be synonymous, right? There was a whole reason that the U.S. banned TikTok, and suddenly it's still here.
No, they bought them. They were bought by a company in the U.S. because of that. I'm pretty sure.
Can't beat them, buy them.
Oh damn. Man.
I don't know. Here's the deal. That's a hell.
I'm sorry, but look, I just gotta say it. The video game industry is on that shit right now. All right, that's it.
On what shit? Oh,
It's
maybe.
on that shit. But we ain't gonna get into that.
Look, it's gonna
it's
be
too late. You're already here, man. Shit,
Man,
yeah.
damn,
Fuck it.
I mean,
Fuck
like
it. You're already here. Fuck it.
I'm just looking at this shit like
Put
they
it to you like this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's cell phone companies, right?
Yeah.
At one point, we only had like
Nokia.
one. No, we had like one, right? They made them split off. That's how we got AT&T and Verizon. At least these are the theories, right? They split these motherfuckers off. You got AT&T and Verizon. They're gonna handle these military contracts. Go to Verizon. AT&T can handle most of the public, right? That goes out. They did that shit for a long time, a good while. Suddenly, other places start popping up because again, these two companies are very huge.
But they're
So,
subsidiaries.
I
All
don't
these.
know. Do you remember Alltel, nigga? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Oh damn.
Yeah, that's Verizon. Verizon bought them niggas.
That's old as shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's how long ago this shit is. Everything is a motherfucking conspiracy, bro. You don't know whether the U.S., like some U.S. company bought TikTok, and you definitely don't know whether these algorithms are really watching you to get all your information. They probably are. But, you know, these are all things that we are questions, known knowns and unknown unknowns, you know?
Oh, shit. All right, Michael.
Exactly.
Wait, that's Michael?
So,
Samuel?
hey, enough with the intro. We done been through half the pod. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of the subject, right?
China still definitely owns TikTok.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, what do you mean? I guess that was just like a cover story because like everybody
was never. So what are you talking about here?
Man, you never seen that? Like,
no, I kind of understand what you think you mean, but what do you mean by that?
Yeah, nah, it's okay.
Okay, so I feel like whenever that paranoia was created about China stealing your information, and you know they were talking about banning
I can't wait.
Everybody was like, "Hey, you're kind of like suppressing our free speech." And, you know, this is a platform for content creators to make content, but there's nothing like that going on here.
Mm-hmm. So it's still owned by ByteDance, right?
Which is a China company.
Yes, it's still a Chinese company. It's still a Chinese company.
China.
Let me see.
China.
Let me just make
sure. But if I'm not mistaken, there's like U.S. investors who put money into
it. Yeah. But there's Chinese investors that put money in the shit that we have here.
It's true.
Man, it's so crazy because it's like, why the fuck are we at each other's throats, man?
This mixer right here is from China.
Yeah, we can get into that here in a bit. But anyway,
spooky.
All right, you were saying you would give your thing. I just wanted people to understand. It still belongs to China.
I'm about to say, we out here, we fact check sometimes. I'm happy with that. Yeah. But like I said, everything could be a conspiracy theory. Known knowns, unknown unknowns. And that's the meat and potatoes of the show. I got my brothers here because we all invest ourselves pretty heavily in some random conspiracy theory, culture, niche group, different shit. And so I was like, yo, what a way to go for the first episode. We just go ahead and talk about our favorite conspiracy theories or what you really fuck with. Sometimes we going to try to debunk each other. Most of the time we just going to be going listing off some dope shit that we remember from like back in the day and shit that we done researched, man. So I'm going to go ahead and start it off with the young man. We're going to start, the last will be first, as they say in the Bible and shit. So go on with it, young man. So tell me what your favorite conspiracy theory is.
This Mandela effect. It's kind of tripping me out.
That's a hot one.
I mean, this is a fairly dated one, but the Berenstain Bears and the Berenstain Bears, I feel like they kind of like debunked this to a degree. But how do you remember it being spelled?
They're both spelled both ways.
So it's the same. But
yeah, no, there's different publications that have it spelled one way, and then there's other publications that have it spelled another way.
So why they decide to do that?
Fuck if I know. Probably.
Oh, damn, man.
Probably because of whoever owned the fucking publishing rights for the Bernstein Bears.
And you know what? I think that might be like what we can blame the Mandela effect on. It's just like companies being sold and, you know, rebranding. It's rebranding.
I mean, go ahead and get into it, nigga. If you go talk about it, go ahead and get into it.
I mean, it's just weird to me. Like, that's our main one that I can think about.
That's the Bernstein Bears, not the Looney Tunes, not the other shit.
Wait. Even, how was Looney Tunes spelled to you? Was it with an EY or what?
It's not even. I mean, I don't fucking remember.
Damn.
I don't fucking remember, which is why I think that you should really get into what creates that memory, what creates that idea.
Like I said, I think it's rebranding. Like, I feel like even though they've been owned by Warner Brothers this whole time, I feel like whenever there comes a time they want to make it more catchy or they want to make it more appealing to the eye.
You believe it's rebranding across the board.
Yeah.
No part of you believes that there are alternate histories that we bounce back and forth between.
That's crazy. How the fuck will we do that? Man, I mean, we are on a fucking floating space rock that's going like 50,000 miles an hour, like through space.
Yeah.
Like, damn, we are at terminal velocity right now. Where are we?
I mean, there's people that believe that time is linear, and there are people that believe
it's a circle.
Time is cyclical, right?
Yeah.
So if it's cyclical, then you're gonna come across different things
and do
different opportunities, right? So there might be a different fucking timeline where you saw something in some particular way, right? Like you saw Looney Tunes spelled this way as a child.
Yeah.
And over time, you've shifted timelines. You've shifted whatever you want to call them. I don't want to call them dimensions. I don't want to call them that. But you shifted timelines.
Yeah.
And like now it's spelled this way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's a different part of
that's
the
why.
matrix.
That's why I was like, oh, he's gonna talk about the Mandela effect. Shit, he's gonna talk about timelines and how shit goes over what.
Because I've always wondered how that works. Because like, if that's the case, wouldn't that mean that there's like another timeline whenever we didn't use like fucking
the nuclear bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But like, if you really believe, right? So like, in my personal opinion, right? So the Earth is an axis, right?
Mm-hmm.
It spins on an axis or whatever.
Kind of crooked too.
It is kind of crooked, and that's
Yeah.
why we have leap years, right?
That's weird.
And I think that
We have some years
when
that-
you correct when time corrects itself on an axis, right?
Mhm.
So every 4 years, time will correct itself back on the axis it's supposed to be. But no matter
It's
what,
been corrected so many times.
But
yeah,
you got to think about this, Cam. All right, so what do we do every year? Fall forward,
Daylight
spring
savings time.
forward, fall
Right.
back, right?
Yeah.
Every year we readjust our clock to give people more time in the day.
But I thought that was just like an American thing. Or
No,
like,
that's
No,
not,
it's
like,
across
there's-
the board.
it's across the board.
really?
Yeah, I really
I thought it was
thought-
like northern hemisphere
No, I
because
thought-
you know in Alaska and like in the Arctic circles there's
because
like
there's no need to do it.
Yeah,
it's 40 fucking days of night.
There's
and
no
day.
need to do
there's
it.
no need to change the
Because
time
there's no shift at the top and there's no shift at the
Exactly.
bottom.
So at the top, like you'll have multiple days of like
Ah,
30
okay, I
days,
see.
multiple
It's
days
just-
of daylight. It's not always 30
Them
days.
hoes spinning.
But
Exactly.
more importantly, so like, you know, if time is cyclical and time is whatever, right?
Mhm.
And everything works on a certain axis, I think that I don't even know how to properly explain it, right? But like if everything is constantly going out of whack and then coming back into whack and then going out of whack and then coming back into whack and there's different gravitational forces pushing
In
against some other
different places.
shit,
Yeah.
there's gonna be like, you know, you're not gonna end up in a timeline that's so fucking crazy. You're gonna end up in something that looks
Slightly different.
eerily similar to what you've been
Because the
dealing with.
thing is that it's not enough of a change, right? Because the axis, again, it's a tilted axis, but we still keep pretty concentrated, right? It doesn't ever like the Earth doesn't speed up out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Which would then affect time. With this situation, is the tiny subtle differences. Do you remember the Matrix, like the first one?
No,
When they
I
talk
do remember whenever Superman turned back time that one time.
Yeah,
though.
but do you know how he did
fucked
it?
it up
He
for
flew-
everybody.
he
I
flew
had a
around the
bad
world and
I need that.
massively, like we're gonna rewind earthquakes. This nigga did like I don't know if you remember the fucking sequence that played during the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, like he was
Yeah.
like fucking crying and she was like, "Bring me that bitch." And he just fucking went back.
But no. So in the Matrix, the first Matrix movie, right? There's a portion where a black cat walks through a hallway, right?
Yeah.
And then suddenly Keanu Reeves' character sees it again. They walk back through that hallway. He's like, "Oh damn, deja vu!" And everybody in the squad turns around and looks at him. He's like, "What the fuck did you just say? Deja vu?" He's like, "That's a glitch in the Matrix. It means they're rewriting something." Now, some people looked at it like that, but it applies that same way. When it comes to these changes or weird stuff like that, you're not gonna see like whole fucking like, oh, suddenly the U.S. is no longer a sovereign nation and we're still ruled by Britain or some shit like that.
Now that may have happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's changed so many times that if it really is cyclical, like, is that how you say it?
What I'm saying is,
Cyclical
what I'm saying is
cycle.
this:
What-
Wouldn't it be like
Language isn't real.
Okay, so think about it like this: in a circle, there's a lot more little circles in it, right?
Mhm.
So there's probably another circle where that really happened, where we fucking
What the fuck
lost
you
that
talking about,
war.
right? Hold on,
Okay.
what you mean? There's
But I
other
just
circles besides
talked to you about how the
I
fact
want to
that-
understand what the fuck he means by
Like
the
alternate
circles.
timelines, if you think about it, like there's
So there's
one
a
circle,
big circle.
the circle that we're on.
But
You
I
can't
think
fit multiple circles in a circle.
Multiverse theory fits outside of our like the Earth turning time situation. Because the thing is, multiverse theory says that like every decision that you make or any options that have been given, right, there thus branches off another reality.
Why-
It's less centered on like our time and different shit like that in the world around us, and more centered around like every decision, like our own like mental universe. Essentially, it's like because your brain is able to go down any like lane or parallel, like as you think, your mind is able to imagine just about anything, right? And so, in which case, because of the fact that you have, just because of the fact that you have branching decisions or branching thoughts, right? Your brain is going to go down, like anybody that uses like critical theory or something like that, your brain is going to go down the process of what's going to happen if I make this decision, right? So already in some way, shape, form, or fashion,
You
in
made
your
the
mind,
other decision.
You've lived that.
So this is just another type of theory. All right, so the brain is just a lot of electrical impulses, right?
Yeah.
It is an organ
Yeah,
that receives and interprets electrical impulse.
but what the fuck is going on in here that gives us sentient thought the way that we do?
What I'll tell you. Okay,
What makes
you
us
remember Big
human?
Hero 6?
Vaguely.
Okay,
Yeah, I like that.
Goddamn,
movie.
Nick. Big Hero 6. You remember the girl that's all into chemistry and she throws the little balls and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
All right. So her little purse thing with all the different chemicals and the ability to mix it, that's your brain. Your brain is a big ass chemical processor. It also interprets electrical signals. your brain has the ability to produce.
To be fair, I really don't fucking know. But anyway.
I mean, yeah, we're no brain surgeons.
Your brain has the ability to produce a lot of different chemicals that will affect.
Which is what I was gonna get at.
But you gotta think.
Wait.
Animals, nigga. Let's get to animals. Animals have brains too.
You're not gonna let him cook his fucking shit?
Go ahead, nigga.
Yeah,
You're
because
not gonna let him cook
I
his
was gonna
food?
build off of that.
You're not gonna let him?
This is this
Don't
nigga's
cook,
show,
nigga.
so you know what I'm saying?
Y'all cook, nigga.
All right, I was actually told by a friend of mine. It was about a study where they let a dolphin have sex with this woman so they could try and teach the dolphin how to speak English.
Pause. Stop talking.
Let me finish.
Stop talking right now.
Wait, go on.
So,
Cook.
listen. Now that that's been established, the context of why they did it. Okay, the dolphin got so sad that it killed itself.
After not being able to
The
fuck
fuck
this,
no more.
I believe that.
that sounds like a.
But I also don't believe that thing ever happened.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I mean,
Here's
you
the
can
deal.
do that.
Cameron, you know about the Russian sleep experiment?
That's not real.
Niggas is
I know.
just on
It's
Google.
not real.
Fan fiction.
That's what I'm saying. It's not real. I don't. We did some weird shit to animals. We did
Yeah,
some
I
really
believe
weird
animals
shit
the
to
fuck
animals.
alone.
So what year would we do that? And who's monitoring a dolphin
So
this
let's
long
talk.
to watch it kill
Let's talk
itself?
about Nikola Tesla. And Yo, he just keeps ramming himself into that wall. Somebody should do something.
That's like
But I'm not trying to get fucked because
Look
dolphins
it up.
rape.
Look it up.
Okay.
I want to understand.
Dolphin.
Whatever happened to the Gucci clothes?
Is
I
this
thought
called?
this was what
Yeah,
the
we
fuck
go
you
in there, but I'm
Man,
just.
everybody talks
let's
about the
talk
Gucci clone.
Let's
like,
talk about the dolphin rape experiment. Like, just,
There's
Yeah,
no.
man.
I am sincerely
named it.
I do not believe that ever happened.
This is theguardian.com. This is the dolphin who loved me. The NASA-funded experiment.
Guardian.com.
the what?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Guardian.
What's the name of this article again?
No,
The
the
Guardian
Guardian is
is
real.
No.
Guardian
What's
is
the
real.
name of the article?
The dolphin who loved me.
God damn. Wait, the
NASA
bitch is still alive?
Yes. The dolphin's dead as hell.
All right, go
But
ahead and read that
She
thing.
remembers
real
the
quick.
dolphin dick fondly.
Okay, so
man.
this was in the 1960s. Chill out.
Okay, never mind. The 60s
This-
makes sense.
And the woman's name was Margaret Lavatt.
Of course.
It is a
So,
Margaret.
French women.
It would be a
Margaret.
fucking Margaret. Read the
okay,
thing.
so this
Don't
was-
read the whole article.
I'm
That'll
not.
piss
I'll
me off.
paraphrase. So she was living with Peter, which was they gave the fucking dolphin a name.
She was living with him, like
Yeah.
under the
Let's
sea.
just read the thing.
24 hours a day in a converted house. So this nigga had like a dolphin bed and shit.
These
Read
niggas
it.
was dolphin married.
Read it.
Yeah. So this dude is talking about the experiment that went terribly wrong. So she always grew up with stories of.
Wait, how did the experiment go wrong? Did they
Bro,
hook
I'm
up?
telling you.
You gotta let him read the article
All right.
for us to find the fuck out.
So Maggie, Marge,
Yeah.
she grew up like thinking about talking animals and shit. And there was a book from her mom, yada yada wooty woo. I don't need all that context.
Yeah.
But as she grew older, basically, her brother-in-law mentioned a secret laboratory at the
The
end
mic. Yeah, there you go.
of the island where they were working with dolphins. She decided to pay the lab a visit earlier the following year.
And she said that one right there looked
She
thick.
said, I was just curious. And yeah, bitch was curious about dolphin dick.
And she climbed in the tank.
All right, yeah. Well, I heard you had dolphins, and I thought I'd come see if there's anything I could do. I went down to where they were operating and told them that this was going on. They were quite startled. So she said that the dolphin would look at her and go, whoa. A few months later, in early 1964, Lavatt arrived. Through her naturally empathetic nature, she quickly connected with the three animals and eager to embrace John Lilly's vision for building an interspecies communication bridge.
Oh,
Give me the
okay.
motherfucking article.
Yeah, man.
God damn it. There were 3 dolphins, remembers Lavatt. Peter, Pamela, and Sissy. He was sexually coming of age. She's talking about Peter, by the way.
Damn, bro.
And a bit naughty, right?
A naughty?
How'd
Yep.
you know?
That shit wild. It wasn't sexual on my part, perhaps, blah, blah, blah. She talking about
On my part.
Throw the pussy at me.
for Lavatt, it was a precious thing.
Precious?
Hold on, wait a minute. Lavatt's, innocent as they were, Lavatt's sexual encounters with Peter would ultimately overshadow the whole experiment when a story about them appeared in Hustler magazine in 1970.
Damn, they ended up in a porno mag.
It's looking very, even if she didn't have sex with this fucking dolphin, she still had sexual relations with this dolphin.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop white women in 2022.
Hey,
Oh, man.
because I mean,
This is
anybody that was
2014.
like, "Hey, I'm gonna go jerk off that dolphin." That's not even a conspiracy theory. That's just wild.
I mean, it is a conspiracy because it's like, how many more niggas are out there trying to teach animals how to speak language?
Ton probably.
But
yeah,
how
actually,
are they going about it?
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways. Some people show gorillas flashcards to teach. Like, there's a lot of primates and things like that know English, but they only speak sign language because they don't have.
Your dog knows English,
Yeah.
so trying to teach her how to speak English is.
A
I mean,
whole
they're just
different
probably
thing.
incapable. But anyway,
I think
like,
your dog,
to say
like-
incapable, who knows? But like the ability, like there as many times as in cartoons, movies, things like that. Like we're gonna hook up the dolphin to a fucking speaking spell. The same thing we gave
we put
Stephen
these-
Hawking, and they're able to somewhat communicate. They like if you hold up flashcards in front of a dolphin after a while of like repetitive teaching,
They're smarter
then
than
they're
us.
able to be like, okay, well,
They're not smarter than
fish,
us.
not fish, or like love you, or get in the pool. I'm trying to fuck you. Like,
God.
that's like pretty much. We all know about dolphin rape caves, different shit.
No.
Y'all know about dolphin rape caves?
I just taught y'all about that.
No,
No, you didn't.
We
No,
all
we
knew.
all know-
Everybody, it's common schoolyard fodder to say dolphins rape people.
Yeah, so
Wow.
do ducks.
It's very common. I
No,
heard that
dude.
by the time I was like
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, there
Damn.
are bodies that are found in the ocean
So,
that have
like,
just been penetrated in all ways.
I'm not gonna lie. So, like, in a way, like, animals are kind of like sentient to a degree.
They are
Yeah,
definitely
they are very
sentient.
sentient. That's
Yeah.
why Peter has such an issue with like a lot of stuff. Like one, lobsters, shellfish,
Okay.
boiling them motherfuckers alive. Okay, they're delicious. It's
Okay.
absolutely it's probably the best way to cook them.
It is
Alright.
the best way. But go on. Figure it
But
out.
there's a huge group of people that are like, this is atrocious. We should never do this. It's a live and moving and feeling creature because they do feel immense pain. People were like, oh, if you boil them, it doesn't hurt. That's what they would tell people.
Oh man,
It's
why are these
not
niggas
like
trying to
that.
climb out? They don't
Not
seem
like
to like
that.
this.
Why they trying to climb out? Now that's funny. It's like no, they can't feel a thing. It's like telling a wife. It's like telling a mother. It was like, no, they can't feel that circumcision.
I mean, you can say that like this.
Oh, let's talk about that conspiracy theories. Uncircumcised dicks aren't dirty.
Is that really a conspiracy?
You said
Yeah, some
aren't?
people really think that
Who's the originator of this conspiracy?
white women.
Get your
I mean,
shit
they can
together,
be.
Pete.
I mean, nigga, whenever they talk about the cheese, it comes from
Whoa.
niggas with uncircumcised dick. I'm not even lying, bro.
It's smegma, man. It's smegma. It's a
Yeah,
naturally
smegma
producing
dick.
chemical. All your broke dicks used to make it, and now they don't. All right? That's what I'm going to start saying. I'm 100% whole man. Okay? Uncircumcised dicks.
Wow, this is a fucking stupid soapbox. Don't get on this fucking
I'm
soapbox.
100% grade A unbroken man. All right? I'm a
Uncut
different
is
breed.
the term. But anyway.
wait. They
Oh
could
my
say
God.
that affects like your brain, like being circumcised. Like it's like you're
It
not
doesn't
being
affect
whole.
your brain.
Like, why is it religious then?
It's
Like,
not necessarily. It's a
It is.
Jewish
It
thing.
was
Yeah,
a
that's
set
what-
you it was a set you apart like type situation. It was never about cleanliness or anything like that. It was to set you apart from the fucking Gentiles and like to show like at that time some type of reverence ritual type shit.
Right.
And so it became common practice pretty easy because everybody had, not everybody, but a great deal of motherfuckers had circumcised dicks.
But now they look at us.
How
like we're disgusting.
long are we going to talk about fucking
No, I mean
circum-
like okay, so I went ahead and talked about like my conspiracy, like
Mandela effect.
What kind of keeps
Which,
you up at
hold on,
night?
I forgot to get you. I forgot to get you the rest of the way. That deja vu shit is just like
I watched
the
The
same,
Matrix.
the same way. Like now you have situations where it's like, is it Bernstein? Was Nelson Mandela dead? Like, did Nelson Mandela ever get out? The reason they call it the Mandela effect is because there's articles out there that say Nelson Mandela died in prison. Now that shit happens all the time. George Lopez has been dead 3-4 times. They killed Gabriel Iglesias. Like people will say a motherfucker died, and that shit get out to like
But it's
get
like
out
a
to some people.
controversy.
And
They
it's
did
like,
say
hey,
Gabriel Iglesias died.
yeah, they were like, he's dead. He was like,
Yeah.
what? Like Martin, his best friend or whatever the fuck, the nigga he likes to like bring around with him. He texted him, was like, well, called him, was like, yo, they say you dead. Nope, right here, just answer the phone. But that kind of shit happens all the time where people just report that you get a rumor or something like that, and it becomes commonplace knowledge just by accident.
Yeah, Lil Wayne
But-
died like 2 times in my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rick Ross too.
God, like shit.
Lots of people have been. Betty White, they kept trying to kill Betty White before she was ever get here. Before 2021 and she passed.
Man,
like,
R.I.P.
That's just how that is. But they said that like Nelson Mandela, we all did see him on TV giving fucking speeches. You know, like what the fuck was the name of that soccer movie?
I don't give a damn about soccer.
Well, no, it was a big ass deal because South Africa was playing. And they were actually like they had a possibility of doing really well and like moving on down. So Nelson Mandela was kind of like a rallying force for that. Invictus, that's what it's called, Invictus. And it was a big ass deal. But some motherfuckers was just like, no, that's not Nelson Mandela. That's a clone. Speaking of fucking clones,
dude.
yeah, Some of you people probably remember the Gucci Mane clone incident, but I remember digging super deep in that. They were like, this nigga got tattoos. He should never have been able to get in jail. This ice cream cone on his face. Who lets a nigga who can't really wash their hands, who makes toilet wine, who makes motherfucking ramen noodle pizzas,
Get laser surgery removal?
Nah. They put the ice cream on his cheek
Yeah.
afterwards. It's not removal. It's a new tattoo, but it look old.
So you feel like the new Gucci got the tattoo
The
put
new
on because it's
Gucci-
like, we fucked up.
Who knows?
Where
It's
the
like
fuck
maybe-
is this cloning facility at?
I was gonna say, nigga been locked up in Atlanta. And it's like, where did they find a cloning facility for Gucci? Either way, they say the nigga, like the people that he allegedly might have killed, like they gave him all this clout. They say maybe his family, they families got to him, and then after that, we couldn't live in a world with no Gucci. We needed somebody to serve the sentence. But I'm just putting it out here like this, right? Kevin Gates has multiple rap lyrics about how he pays a private doctor to reconstruct his figures if he ever gets in trouble. He pays multiple niggas to reconstruct their figures to be lookalikes.
Whoa.
I'm saying this is just shit that niggas be spouting and stuff like that, but it can really happen.
You gotta stop hanging out around fucking 7-Eleven.
Just sitting around. Nah, man, Gucci is not really there. You can hear what Kevin Gates said about restructuring your face so that you can get got. Gucci is living it up. The Gucci clone served a time, and then it was just like, yo, Gucci clone for serving all this time.
Gucci's
You can
net
marry this.
worth.
You can marry this bad bitch. You can get Gucci's general net worth, and just live your life, dog. Nobody's gonna question it. Nobody's gonna ask how you lost all that weight, how you got so swole. I mean,
like, why is your forehead remarkably smaller?
how did you get your hairline back?
Yeah, you know. And he say,
Somebody tell LeBron.
Nigga got money.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
nigga got money.
Magic Johnson had
That's
the cure
all.
for AIDS.
That's all it is. Nigga went to jail, got his fucking health together, worked out, figured his shit out. And once he stopped drinking, once you don't have access to fucking drink and fucking alcohol
Your
and all that
body
other
changes.
shit, your body composition is gonna change.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, why the fuck we saying this nigga a clone?
But you
Why clone Gucci?
know what I'm saying though. But like,
Why Gucci?
All the great minds in the world, all the contributors of society, and y'all want to clone Gucci?
but what if they're like just working on like some kind of fucking think tank of all these smart niggas?
Wait, and Gucci was a nigga that they picked up.
Damn, he's like, man, you really the voice to the streets, dog. How you got all this money and you was a drug dealer? How we get like you?
Nigga, I sell drugs. Like, what do you mean how'd I get this money? I sold it to your grandma's aunties and uncles.
God damn.
Sold drugs. Okay.
I mean, what keeps you up at night, Virg?
Oh no. I want
Hold
to
on.
stay on
Actually,
this
I'm about to say, hold on.
I mean, I can get into mine.